You
for
put
one
a
person.
$800 for apartment on a, this is 800. I mean, here, if you guys can see, it's more than
That's
3
low.
millions.
Yeah.
And that is apartment, that is not even apartment, it's a penthouse.
Yeah, for eight
So
hundred.
you can have a nice apartment for $400, $500, depends the zone in the city that you want to live, or the house, of course, for that amount. And I think that for you by yourself, you will be spending, let's put between 800 and $900 per month in Colombia, including your rent,
Yeah.
including your rent.
Yeah, you're the only place in Colombia that I could see a person spending more than that is El Poblado in Medellin, and that's
Exactly.
because there's nothing but tourists there.
Hmm.
It's so expensive. Prices are going up, up, up because of all the tourists that are coming and that are renting in this one location because they're scared to go to Laureles, Envigado.
Envigado.
They're scared to go out there because they're like, oh, I don't, my Spanish is not that good. So let me stay here where all the tourists are. So the price for everything, this little small area of Medellin, is apartments, food, everything is higher because
Hmm.
all the tourists and expats huddle in this one area. And so, and it may be a 10-block radius, but that's that area. As soon as you leave that 10 blocks, prices just drop for the same apartment, prices just drop as soon as you leave that area of El Poblado. So
Yes.
yeah, man, that's a lot of money in Colombia. You don't need that much. I mean, if you got it, cool, but
Hmm.
you don't need to spend that
KSA, how is the cost of life in Colombia compared to the United States? I mean, perfect example, KS. We live in this is nice apartment. We live in a stratum 5. We got 5 stratums in Colombia. One, two are hood. 3 is middle class. 4 is middle class. 5 and 6 are the upper
much.
class.
Upper class.
So we live in a stratum 5, 5 minutes away for malls,
Mhm.
Migración Colombia, banks, everything. The exits of Cali is, we have 3 exits of Cali here in North. This
Manga,
and I, yeah,
club area.
Menga, I
We're
mean,
not too
just play
far from the airport compared
exactly.
to other areas.
We're not too far. We live close to Jumbo, which is Medellin, Envigado, something like
Mhm.
that.
That's the club and party and all
Uh
that.
huh.
We went out to the water park. We went out to the swimming pool this past week
Exactly.
in Jumbo area.
In Jumbo area, just 5 minutes driving. And we pay here with the dollar price around, not even close, but let's put it around $400
Mhm.
in this apartment. The grocery shopping, we spent $300. That almost 900, if I no,
Mhm.
seven,
Seven.
700. And we got all the stuff that we need to pay your car, savings, all of that. But just
Mhm.
for a couple, is super cheap because we around, let's put 1,500
Mhm.
both
Mhm.
spent per month. It is because I including the car payment, all the payments that we need to do because life
Investments
here,
that we put to the side.
investments,
Yeah.
yeah, all of that, not just rent and food. No, no, because we pay more stuff, but only compared to the States, is super cheap.
And
It's
then we
really
then we
cheap.
have a salary that we put off in there as
Exactly.
well. So that includes a salary that we give each other every month. So
Hmm.
everything else over that basically goes off into savings or to pay for future trips or real estate that we want
Hmm.
to focus on in the future. So a lot of stuff, like we said, I don't think we've ever got to $1,900 in just regular everyday bills, like just
Hmm.
regular bills without any extra, stuff. I don't think we've ever had to pay $1,900.
No, no, never. I mean, Keen say mine is 50, 715 and 850. I don't know, Keen's correct me if that's just rent or your
Mm-hmm.
whole thing. Because Keen's have an apartment in Medellin.
Medellin, El Poblado. He's
Another
in El
thing,
Poblado. Yeah,
Medellin is more expensive than Cali. So
forty
yeah,
percent more
yeah,
expensive.
it's more expensive. But yeah, the cost of living in Colombia is really good. I mean, for an expat, because for a regular Colombia, I mean, you're just surviving with that salary that Colombia's made. But for expat, it's a really good because it depends the city that you live in, right? Bogota is expensive, even for a Colombian, it's expensive. Medellin is expensive, depends the area that you live in. Cali is, I won't say the Cali is super expensive because I live between Medellin and Cali, and I think Cali is cheaper. Depends the area. That's what I said. We live in a really nice zone, barrio,
Everything is in
neighborhood.
walking distance. Everything, everything. La 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 la.
And we,
Everything is in walk. Everything is in walking distance.
yeah.
When you're in this zone in this area in which we live.
Oh
Well, I
my
don't know what
God.
happened
Why
to my
you?
voice. It's just gone.
Oh my God. Yeah. So here depends the spread depends the zone. You pay around um 200 $300 the rent. We spend $400 because we got a car. We need to pay for our parking, but it's the zone that
And
we
that
live
also includes for us. It also includes for us.
in.
Utilities, brand new wash and dry unit.
Yeah.
We've got a terrace up top with $1 million view. We've got, I know, I'm just having fun with this voice too. Um, Wi-Fi cable. So
Uh-huh.
all of that is included in
Exactly.
what we're
And
saying.
in
So
those $400 in inside, like I say, we included everything: parking, Wi-Fi, electricity, water,
10 foot, we
laundries.
got like 10, 12 foot ceilings. So we don't
Exactly.
have low ceilings. Our ceilings are like way up there. That's why she always wants a giant
So,
Christmas tree.
so for this apartment, outside of those utilities, we spent around $200 for this
Mhm.
apartment. For this, it's a really nice apartment for couple because this apartment is made for couples and for
Mhm.
maybe one kid, but that's it. Yeah, that's the part. Okay, let me. I spent 925 a month for a room with roommates. Yeah, you
Mhm.
see, a perfect example. $900 today is around 3 millions of pesos in Colombia. With those 3 millions, you here pay a really nice, I could say, a condo
Oh, easy,
apartment in the
easy.
best area in Cali
You're looking at a 4 or 5
for
bedroom
nine.
spot.
I'm saying, you guys, that one a apartment, a huge apartment in the most expensive area in Cali with those nine hundred
Yeah.
dollars. Yes, sir.
The only thing is you're living in such a yeah, I don't have my voice back. The only thing is that when you live in those areas with that $900, you better have a car. See, where we live, we
Yeah,
purposely here, everything
yeah.
is in walking distance. So if
Mhm.
Andre's gone with the truck, I can still get around with you guys. That's why I always say, guys, get an Airbnb over here because, and we're out north because we know everything is in walking distance for us. So we know that everything is in walking distance for you when you come to Cali and then hanging out and
Exactly.
we're having fun. And but those areas that Andrea's talking about right now, those are wonderful. The Strata 6, wonderful areas, but you need a car
Exactly,
to get
because
down the hill
nothing
because
is
you're sitting on
close.
a mountaintop
Uh huh.
looking down on the beautiful city. But then you're like, okay, how do I get to the grocery store? How do I get down this hill?
Exactly,
So
exactly.
you need a car.
That's the part. Jorge Sinagos are going to be crazy when I'm there. Kings is coming for Petronio Alvarez. So I'm really excited to, share with you guys, the guys that coming here, Petronio Alvarez, the most important Black or Afro festival in South America is celebrating here in Cali between August 10 to the 15th.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, team say, I'm gonna read the comments. Wow, there's a big difference. I can live like a king. There is a with that exchange rate. Another
Yes.
thing, you guys talking about exchange, like the dollar price is right now. I mean, I'm still shocked when I saw the dollar price. There's no any dollars for in the
Money exchange.
money exchange. No dollars in Western, no dollars in money exchange, no dollar in dollar exchange. There's no any dollars. I mean, seriously, no any dollars or big dollars of those places because the dollar price is super high, really high. So I never seen. I think they're gonna have a something communicate or something. Right now, they say the dollar price never been so high ever in Colombia. I see. I was raised on a farm, and I wouldn't make finding a good food country woman. Good. Sorry.
The good food country woman.
Finding a good no food. Sorry, my bad. Good country woman. I live in a country. I don't know if that's possible. When I get there in January, I'm going to look. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Monty Salas, Parada area.
Caldas, Manizales Caldas, or
Santa
Caldas style,
Rosa.
is all coffee region, which is I
Yeah,
love.
really nice.
We,
Southern.
we 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 can't wait to go to a finca. We go to a finca, you guys. We go to you guys. Let us know everything about the finca areas
Yeah, the
here.
fincas are like resorts or farms that people
Beautiful.
go to take vacations. And I mean, whenever there's a holiday here, everybody leaves the big cities to go to the fincas.
Okay. Kinsey, that's why in a reference to my grocery shopping in the U.S., my apartment in Poblado is 700 a month. Okay, yeah, I can understand why he's spending 700. I mean, Poblado is the most expensive area
Hmm.
in Medellin, and yet they got a nicest apartments out there. So I can understand why he's spending 700 per month.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, what is it?
I
Dre boys say bye.
know, right?
That's crazy. And then you have to pay 1,000 for a decent apartment. Luckily,
Wow.
one bedroom, one bathroom.
For a
I
thousand.
mean, if
That's what
you
I was paying in Tampa.
if you spend $1,000 right now here in Colombia for a rent, it would be more than 4 million pesos, which is would be a nice apartment, nice condo with everything included, pool, everything, gym.
Jim.
You can have 4 rooms, 5 bedrooms, a studio, sala, or living room, nice kitchen. So we're talking about a huge
Yeah.
place, a
Yeah.
huge place.
Yeah, you doing it. You spend 1,000 a month. Because I came here, I did the same thing. I was
Well,
like,
what?
I want to spend 1,000 in the States, so let me spend a
Yeah,
thousand
you were
in
in
Colombia.
that place, baby. I
And we
remember
went to
that.
some places, and they were amazing for
Hmm.
1,000 a month. I mean, you living like Scarface, but location. I
Exactly.
didn't have a car
Exactly.
to get down the hills and get to the grocery stores and everything you had to go to, you had to drive to. You couldn't just walk to the grocery store like I do if Andrea is not around, or you can't even just walk to the gym like I do or jog to the gym. Everything
No,
is just so far away.
exactly.
They figured that if you could afford to live here, then you must have a car. That's how it is in in zone 6 in Cali, Colombia.
The apartment game in the U.S. is ridiculous. Every year they are going to raise the rents. I paid 1,400 for two bed. Even though today I got a relative, and she used to pay last year 1,200 in New York for an apartment.